up, curl out there. All right, well, welcome everybody to the Success Team Live Younger training call. The third Tuesday of each month, we do a special training for those of you who want to really grow your business or just learn a few extra tips and tricks along the way. Could I just ask, I'm not sure who we are hearing. Anyway, we are so glad that you're on the call tonight. It is the 19th of December, and we are going to get started right away. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you'll find that this call is a real family-friendly call. We have lots of exciting things that are going on right now, and we just wanted you to know that we're a family here, and we want to really reach out and help you, and you can send in any kind of text or email if you have any ideas about what you're really hoping that Carl and I will try to cover in the coming months ahead. So I'm just going to pass it over to Carl to take it away, and I'll close up at the end of the bottom of the hour. I'll wrap up and do a little summary, and we'll all say goodbye. So Carl, over to you.
All right. Well, can you all hear me? Great. Well, welcome all. Today is December the 19th, and that puts us within just a few short days of one of the greatest events of the world history. And we celebrate it, and we celebrate light and love and life. And I'm excited that you guys have chosen to be with us. Thank you for your time. I want to recognize anybody that's new on the call today. Is there anyone that is here for the first time on this call? Could you put your hand up in the reactions, perhaps? Anyone new? Because we want to give a special welcome to you if you are on the first time call with us here.
Yes, Monica's on for the first time.
Oh, great. Monica, thank you so much. And you're calling in from South America somewhere, are you not? You can unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the group, please.
Yes, hello. I am in the street now, so it's not a good moment to speak, but maybe later on when I get home.
Okay. And again, Argentina, is that correct?
Yes, I'm from Argentina,
wow.
Buenos Aires.
Great. Welcome to the call. And I think you're sponsored in by Cameron. And
Yes.
we welcome you to this call. And we want to make sure that we always recognize new people in the group. And so for the benefit of yourself and maybe in a remembrance, Carola, I'm going to ask you to put up the liveyounger.com. If you can do a screen share on that. We're going to go through this briefly just so that we make sure we cover this for anybody new and for perhaps your sake, Monica, and just as a reminder to us. Are you ready with that, Carola?
No.
Carola?
No, I can't right now, you know.
Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, we're going to do a screen share now, if you could just watch. So here is one of the instruments we're using right now, guys, to get our word out. This is called the power of the patch, and I want you to just move that up there. And it says here right now, imagine having, we want to introduce this, use this link as a way to introduce our wonderful company and our wonderful product to people. And it says there just at the top, if you look, imagine sleeping through the night and having more energy. You know, this is a great way to introduce it. And then we want to just back it up one, please. Thank you. There is a short video here, a 2-minute video that we encourage you. This is a great way, as I said a moment ago, to send this out to people. So next screen, please. Thank you, Carola. So what we're doing here is introducing ourselves, our product and our company to people who want to look, feel, perform, and live younger. Those are things that key on everyone. Every one of us, no matter at what age we are, is worried about looking and feeling and performing at the youngest level that we can. And in the efforts of what LifeWave has done, and particular to our X39, we have actually been in age reversal for some time. So again, going through this quickly, this is a link that you would want to send out to your friends on how we can privately say, activate your own stem cells through how our patches are turning on the body, and our body is the power cell to the patches. So here's another little video here, again, a 3-minute video that we encourage, because many of our videos right now are under review and under editing to be compliant. So we want to use these links. So next screen, please, Carola. And you'll see how this goes through. You can take a look and share these images with people, because the testimonies we tell are the strength of what is happening. Testimonies are irrefutable, as you know. And so these images that are shown here are very vivid examples of how the X39 has had a powerful effect on age reversal. Next screen, please. And here we have wound healing, which is also important. And you can move that up a little bit further. Again, these are all actual pictures. And then in this area here, we have testimonies of people, which is the most powerful thing that we're offering right now. And then the next part that you're starting to see are, what do the doctors say? These are doctors that are involved with their product, and they have a powerful influence. And you mentioned, you'll recognize some of these as doctors that speak on the reoccurring recurring episodes of liveyounger.com, Robin and Gregory, as they have these doctors on the call. And you can move that up again, please. And then again, the word is getting out, and we know that athletes of all kinds, whether they're professional or amateur, Olympic or college, are all participating and taking advantage of the power of the patch. Next screen, please. And so here's what we have. We have LifeWave, which is on an exponential growth of the fact that we have 20 times ourselves in the last 5 years. This slide is actually out of date. We are 20 times bigger than we were 5 years ago. So why LifeWave and why now? Because it's time to get on with a company that has a massive exponential growth trajectory, and you're seeing that here. And we encourage you to share this because of the properties of X39 and LifeWave and all the other wonderful patches. This is definitely a time to join our company. Next screen, please. Then we move into another video here, which I can't quite see. This is a 4-minute video on why LifeWave and why now. And I think that completes it. Could you move it up just a little bit? And this is just, again, another example of what we do. So there is this one and the liveyounger.com link that we can use. But tonight's conversation tonight is centered around the product introductory bonuses. I can stop the screen share, please. Thank you. And what we've been under here in the last 2 weeks is a special time, a special promotion that has been initiated by Pete Redekop, who is under whom all of us are in this group, and the upline of Gregory and Robin Mascari and Kai Jacobson. And they've put together a wonderful incentive that we've been under. And it is the fact that in our normal product introductory bonuses, which is one of the 4 ways that we get paid. Anybody want to say what the 4 ways are? Does anybody know? Just unmute yourself and say, what are the 4 ways that you're paid in LifeWave? Anybody know? Anybody want to say it? Anyone? Unmute yourself and give us the answer. What are the 4 ways you're paid in LifeWave? You're going to all go at once, aren't you? Go ahead, Carol. Give it to us.
Well, I just saw it, so that's why probably again. But anyway, I have been watching it a lot. It's retail bonus, product introduction bonus, cycle bonus, and and
the matching bonuses.
Matching bonus, yes.
Yeah, and that makes our compensation plan one of the best in the world. There are 4 ways that you can earn income in LifeWave. And tonight, the product introductory bonus is the one that we want to focus on. That amount of money that you're paid when you personally sponsor a brand partner in. And the focus in the last 2 weeks has been on silver and on gold brand partner sponsorships. And as I said a minute ago, our upline of Pete, Kai, and Gregory have put money into that pot. And they are actually doubling the product introductory bonus. So instead of being paid a $50 commission on a silver, you're paid the 50 from the company and an additional 50 that's coming from our upline. And with golds, and those are the 2 we're focused on, you're paid $100 and then $100 from the promotion that we have on right now. And I want to turn it over to our sponsor, Pete Redekop, to give us an update on where we are with the monies that are still available, and perhaps anything else he wants to announce as we close out this year. Pete, would you please come to the mic?
Thank you so much, Carl, and greetings to everyone. Merry Christmas. We're just 6 days away, so exciting times ahead. All right. Well, yes, I wanted to just give you guys a real quick recap of where things are at with the product introduction bonus, the contest sponsored by Kai Jacobson, my sponsor, our upline Robin and Gregory, as Kai mentioned, and myself. We've put together a package of $3,000, and the contest was slated for December 6th till tomorrow, Wednesday, 2 weeks. Well, we've had approximately $2,000 claimed already by the field, by you guys in the Success Team Live Younger community, and there's still approximately $1,000. And I want to start off by just saying congratulations to the people that really worked this and really promoted it. And one of our top people is, of course, Cameron Cushing here from Playa del Carmen. He's been really on a tear and upgraded to manager, and Charmaine Fox just did it today, one of his downline members, also promoting to manager today. So congratulations to both of you for hitting the manager level. And with that being said, I've got a special announcement here today. And again, I want to thank everyone who participated, and even those that have yet to participate. I want to congratulate you because there's still time left. The way we had structured the contest, we were going to end it at midnight tomorrow, but it looks like unless there's a real sponsoring rampage, we're going to have some extra funds here. So we're going to extend the contest until this coming Sunday night, which is the end of the pay cycle week. So December 24th, midnight Central Standard Time. So unless the $3,000 excuse me, is consumed before that, and we'll keep you updated in the WhatsApp group exactly where it's at. I know Charmaine sponsored a new one today, and there's another new gold that came in from the Philippines today. So the number is right at around $2,000. That's already been accounted for. So we still have $1,000 left to give away. And what piece of the pie would you like? Extra $50 for your silver, extra $100 for your gold enrollment. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being on this call. And again, a big congratulations to all those that have really been working this. We have four front line contenders, and we'll announce all the top achievers and winners in the WhatsApp group after the 24th. So super excited about that. And Kai, I'm going to turn it back, or Carl, I keep calling you Kai. I'm going to turn it back to you, Carl, and anything else that you want to ask, go right ahead, my friend. It's exciting times.
It is. Thank you, Pete. You know, it's an exciting time. And, you know, if we want to start the year strong, we have to end it strong. And this incentive is one way for all of us to end the year strong. Because I want you to put your hand up and use the reaction sign. Tell me, who does not want to end this year? Who wants to end, put it in the positive, who wants to end the year strong? Put your hand up. Raise your hand. I'm going to put mine up. I want to end this year strong. How many of you? I challenge you to put your hand up here and tell the group that you want to end the year strong, because how you end is how you're going to finish. I hope I'm not just two people here. I hope there are more of us here that are putting their hands up. But I want to know that all of you want to end the year strong. And one of the ways we're going to end this year strong is by finishing strong. And that is this program. And I thank Peter, Pete, we're getting all our names mixed up tonight. Thank you, Pete, for putting this incentive in front of us. Now, and on that note, I want to challenge you. But before I do that, I want to talk to Cameron Cushing. Now, he told me off camera he's a shy person. He's getting over his shy. So I want every one of you to unmute yourself and welcome Cameron to the call. He's going to speak tonight. Everybody unmute and say, welcome, Cameron.
Welcome, Cameron.
Welcome, Cameron.
Hi.
Now, Cameron, your shyness is over. It's gone, right?
Welcome
Good
to
thing
the
I have a
club.
tan. I feel like I'm blushing a bit. That's
Oh
funny.
yeah, you're good. You know, I met you. It was a pleasure to meet you in Mexico a
Yeah,
couple of years ago in 22 there. And I know you're not a newbie to multi-level marketing. I know you've had successes in the past. And I know when you originally joined, you looked at it and you were looking at other things. But something has happened in the last couple of months and you're tearing it up, buddy. I'm actually going to name you Cameron Crushing It. Because that's what you're doing right now. You're crushing it, and I love it. And you know what? It's inspiration to all of us here to see
Nice.
your success. So I want to know what was the click on it? When did it turn for you? When did it change that
Thanks a
you
lot.
are on this tear? So go ahead. The mic is yours.
Okay, first, I do want to acknowledge there is one other new person, which is Charmaine, that's on the call as well. I think this is her first call tonight, so thanks for being here as well, Charmaine.
Great.
Yes, thank
Welcome,
you.
Charmaine. Welcome.
Thank
Awesome. So what was the question again? What inspired me or what motivated me?
When did it click for you? Because something happened a couple months ago that caused you to
gotcha.
take such a keen interest and to do a deep dive into LifeWave, and the results speak for themselves. What happened for you in your mind or in your heart, or what changed?
Awesome. Okay, got it. Well, I have some friends that live here and they always talk about LifeWave every time I'm together with them. And Pete Redekop was definitely a motivator. He had invited me over to his place last month to watch the conference. So he had access to the recorded conference back, I believe it was back in October. And so I thought I was going to be over there maybe for, an hour or two. And we ended up watching pretty much the whole thing, all the highlights and all the talks with the inventor. And I was really, really inspired by that. I loved everything that I saw. I actually asked Pete for access to the conference, and then I watched it at least a couple more times over the weekend, and I'm like, yes, I'm in. And the timing was good. Timing was good for me. When I met you guys about a year and a half ago here in Playa, I hadn't really given the patches a fair chance, and I was just starting a new business here in Playa, so the timing wasn't really ideal. And so after hearing David talk in the conference and some of the other leaders talk, I realized that I need to give the patches at least a 6 months try. And yeah, the timing was just right for me. I had some free time and always looking at network marketing opportunities, and just haven't been able to find one that really resonated with me since the only one that I've really worked in and had success in, and that's where I met Kai Jacobson, and we've been friends ever since then. And I was very inspired by the product and how it impacted my life, my physical health, and so it was easy for me back then to have success with the company. And now same thing this time around. The timing's really good for me, and I'm actually giving the patches a fair chance, and I've been wearing multiple patches, and I really do. I notice a difference. I feel a difference just after a month, and so yeah, it's been easy, and the timing's been good.
When you look at the company now as it's positioned and it's going into its 20th year, how do you see that in relationship to other companies that you've crossed paths with in multi-level marketing and direct selling, or whatever someone chooses to call it? How do you look at that? 20 years on the market and a trajectory that is unbelievable.
Yeah, I think it's really exciting because the fact that they've been in 20 years, and it feels like it's just starting to really get momentum. So it feels like the timing's really good. I like that it's a unique product. It's a unique product that nobody else in the world has.
The world is full of all kinds of multi-level marketing opportunities out there. And LifeWave was recently voted in 23-24 as a AAA plus, putting it in the top 5% of companies out there that people would look at. But we are not a Me Too product. That is what appealed to me. Speak to that for a moment, as you've looked at so many different opportunities. And I know you're smiling because you get it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of supplementation companies out there, And I think it's good. Everybody seems to be supplementing, but yeah, this is not that. This is literally the only product of its kind in the world, and I like that it doesn't put anything into the body. Yeah, it's unique.
Excellent. And when you're sharing it with other people, what's your approach as you've got years of this sort of experience? What's your approach with LifeWave? Is it any different, or how are you presenting the product that's getting the kind of results that you're getting right now? Because you're on a tear right now. I know you're going to be director very soon.
Well, it is different in the sense that we have the entire training system that's been built by Gregory and Robin, and it's all automated. It's very informative, for anybody that needs that and wants to use that. And so I'm just keeping it really simple. Like a few of my upline say is to just send out a very simple message. So I'm sending out a very simple message on WhatsApp or on Messenger. Just sharing like a couple of sentences about this, and then I'm sending the Live Younger .now. I'm sending that website, and
Yep.
almost everybody is saying, "Oh wow, I want to know more." And then I'm running into a lot of people that friends of mine that are already using the products, and they're having great results. And then I'm using the InTouch app. It's a great application. It's it takes a little bit to learn how to navigate through the app, but it's a very, very powerful app. And there are still some videos that we can share, and I'm excited to see the new videos that are going to be coming out in the new year that we can share as well. And yeah, the app is great. It shows me when somebody's on there watching the video, and yeah, and then just
Excellent.
following.
And your inspiration and your success is inspiration for others to succeed as well. So I know you're going to plan on finishing the year strong. Tell us about your personal goals. Where are you going? Because you're zooming right past manager. What are your goals, if you don't mind sharing them with us? Because it's a good thing to speak it out. That our words have power and life. So where are you going? What's your goal in where you're going with LifeWave?
Absolutely. Ideally, I would like to hit senior director, and I'll be more than happy hitting director by the end of this year. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I want to thank you for sharing this, because like I said, we've been watching, and it's good to know. We know success leaves clues, as we say in our group often. And so we want to talk to people who are having success in the hopes that you'll share it, and you did. And I thank you for sharing that it'll be an inspiration for the rest of us. So keep on going. You're doing fantastic. Welcome to the success of LifeWave.
Thanks very much.
Congratulations, Cameron. Proud of your efforts. Proud of what you're doing.
Thank you.
Well, as a close to this, I wanna speak, and Cameron touched on it a little bit. He's sending out messages. He's contacting people, simple little messages. And I was part of a webinar this week that really inspired me. And one thing I know, if you want to end the year strong, you got to do right now so that you can start it strong. And we got to load the hopper. Success is mathematical. It's not magic. And for us to be busy, if we want to be busy in the new year, as most of us do, then we have to load the hopper now. And we've got to go through our contacts, our Facebooks, our messengers, our WhatsApp, Signal, whatever platform you're on, and reach out to people. We know that not everybody will respond positively, but the no that you are afraid of is what you already have. If you do nothing, no is what you already have. You get a big fat no. But in putting it in front of people, and as Cameron shared, he had people that he found are using it. Well, that's an inspiration, and it feeds all that powerful, positive energy feeds off. So I'm challenging you and myself at the same time to do this. Go through your contacts, go everything. Don't spam people. Take your time. It's a conversation, but you will eventually find a point that you will pivot on. And that's the pivot to LifeWave. Perhaps a question about how is your health, or how are you doing? I haven't seen you in years. How is your health? Those kinds of sincere, genuine appeals are what is going to pique the interest of people. And that's important. We've got to load up the hopper now to be busy in the new year. And that's what I would say to you. as you're going into the Christmas season, and Pete and I spoke a little bit about this, and I'm going to ask him for a bit of a rebuttal on it, how to do that properly. We don't want to be obnoxious. We don't want to be inappropriate. We don't want to be overzealous. We want to be appropriate, but there are many opportunities now. This is a slow time for a lot of people, and they might be looking for something, and your message just might be the one that they're waiting for. Pete, you want to speak to that for just a couple of minutes as we bring this call to a close?
I would be honored to, Carl. And as a seasoned veteran network marketer, I've been in this field over 30 years full time. And one of the things that I have noticed and observed from people that are ordinarily successful and highly successful is the language that they use and how they conduct themselves. Let's use an example. You're at a Christmas gathering or a Christmas function, a New Year's party, whatever it is, and you're there and you're just vomiting all over them. Your energy is so contagious and you are excited. But you know what? There's a right time and a wrong time to present the message. One of the things that's really important, and the highly successful people will do this. Let's say you're at an event and there's someone speaking. You don't want to sit there and just talk to this person about your energy, your excitement about LifeWave and the business, and you want to plant a seed, and you want to say, I know now is not the right time, but I'd love to get 20 minutes of your undivided attention after the event or after Christmas, after New Year's, whatever the date is, in terms of where it's convenient for them. Because keep in mind, they're going to do this on their watch, not your watch. So it's really important to get that message right. And yes, be excited, be passionate about your product, but conduct yourself in such a professional way where you're not taken away from the event, the gathering, the place that you're at, and you're isolating them and booking an appointment in the foreseeable near future. And it's called permission marketing. Can I contact you the day after the event or 2 days after the event, sit down with you if possible, or meet on Zoom face to face or on WhatsApp or whatever? Can I call you? And can I send you a 2-minute video tomorrow? And would you watch it? And you go grab that video from your InTouch app or liveyounger.com and you send them the 2-minute. They watch it, great. Send them the 3-minute. They watch it, great. Send them the 4-minute. You just shared the entire system. They watch the 2, 3, and the 4-minute video. You know what? Most of the people are going to be in. And it's really that simple. It's not magical. It's mathematical, as Carl already stated. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to wish you all the absolute best in your efforts. And as you sponsor someone new in gold and silver, please update the group. We love the frenzy. We love the excitement. And we can kind of keep track of it ourselves and say, wow, another one gone, another one gone. And I'll update where the contest is at. And I want you to get your share of the pie from now till Christmas Eve. So thank you so much, folks, for just taking the time out. It's 6 days before Christmas and you're here on a call. So I want to applaud you and thank you for just being you and being on the call. So back to you, Carl.
Thank you, Pete, for that. It's so important to be appropriate, and we have learned our lessons. Many of us have shared those stories. So words well said. So just in my final 2 minutes here, and I'm going to turn it over to Judy to wrap it up. We have the product introductory bonus that is always there, and we have this extra one that has now been extended till the 24th. And I thank you, Pete, for doing that, because it tells us you don't want to keep that money. You want that money gone, and we want to take advantage of it, guys. Every one of us can use it in a different way. Perhaps you might share it, or perhaps you might encourage somebody that you just signed up who says, you know, I got 3 or 4 people. Well, if they double up on their product introductory bonus, they've paid for their silver kit, for example. It would only take 3 sponsors and a new person to pay for a silver kit. Think about that. So we have a great incentive here. Again, end the year strong so that you can start it strong. Get out prospecting, seed it. Don't feed them with a fire hose, feed them with a garden hose. And you're going to see the results come as you seed out more and more about our company, the legacy of which, you know, is now becoming a very well-known company. We are a 5% company on a AAA plus business side, and that's important, worth noting. So for myself, I want to just make my personal remarks. I want to wish every one of you a beautiful, happy Christmas. I hope you find the inspiration in the season to trust in where you put your faith. And I know David Schmidt has spoken personally about it, and we know that all healing comes from God, and that the gift that he's been given is a gift from God. But the greatest gift that was given is the birth of Jesus Christ, our Savior. Judy, please take us in for a landing.
Hey, well, it's been great to be on the call with all of you, and I'm glad that that we are ending the year right. We're ending the year right with the right focus on people and on health and on being grateful in our faith. So I hope that everyone here knows that you're part of this family and that you're appreciated and you're loved. And if we can do anything to help you, I've done a number of three-way calls with Cameron, and it's fun to see his team grow. So we're here to do three-way calls. And I need to do three-way calls. It's not that you reach to some level and then you don't have to do three-way calls anymore. It's always better to bring a third person on, because they're going to be seen by the listener as the expert, and it shows how much you care about them, because you've gone to the bother of bringing on a third person to be that subject expert. So don't forget to reach out to your friend, your cross line, your upline, your downline, and do those three-way calls. I think that'll make a big difference. I hate to sort of take an extra minute, Carl, but I feel like we should at least let people know that as we end this recording, and Carl will end the recording, Carl and I will stay on for a few more minutes if you have any specific questions. So hang in there if you have a question. We just want to end this call so it's nice, short, and sweet, and we can send it out to others who weren't able to be with us. And I see Pete's still around, so Pete will be here too if he has some time to answer any questions. So with all of that, wish you all the best. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.